Hi, I'm Todd Wente, and this is the Daily 180, 180 seconds of motivation and inspiration intended to help you take action and make progress in your life. This is episode 525 of the Daily 180, and today we're going to be continuing our discussion about hitting the reset button. What do you do when you're going to hit the reset button? Well, as we've talked about earlier in previous episodes, the first step is take a little bit of time to rest. If you're getting to a point where you need to hit a reset button, taking a little bit of time to rest is a good idea, and reflecting on maybe things that you've learned, maybe things that need to be done a little bit differently, maybe things that are going really well, maybe things that aren't going really well. Take some time to reflect. That is perhaps one of the most valuable steps in this entire process. But what do you do next? Well, once you've taken some time to rest and you've got some energy back and you've done some reflection and started thinking about the things that are going well, the things that maybe aren't going well, and the things that you really wish you could change, now's the time that we reprioritize. And when I'm talking about reprioritize, making big statements about our priorities, in some cases, this is going to be something very, very large, very, very vague, and very, very nebulous. We're going to be looking at the things that we want to accomplish in our life, the big priorities that we want to chase in each of the different facets of life. That may be someplace where we want to reprioritize. Or maybe we're going to say, no, I'm pretty comfortable with the big pieces, with how they look. I need to focus on the little pieces, the daily priorities that I'm working with. Maybe the little individual tasks that I give myself, what we call in the parlance of the four F words, the fundamental pieces, the things that we do on a daily basis that can be accomplished in 15 minutes or in blocks of 15 minutes fairly easily, to be able to then allow us to continue to make progress. And maybe what we need to do is we need to turn around and say, I've been prioritizing my physical facet. I need to change to my spiritual facet first. Get my spiritual facet done and then my physical, or maybe find a way to do them together if I can. This process of reprioritization is not an evidence that you did something wrong previously. Rather, it's an indication that you are taking some very wise steps to evaluate things and to reset so that you can be more successful as you move forward. I've been doing this a little bit in my own life. I was talking to one of my sons, and we were talking about my physical facet. I was talking about what it is that I want to accomplish in my physical facet. My big view of my physical facet was I want to live until I'm 80. And then I started talking to him about it, and I said, "But I want to live until I'm 80, still being able to climb mountains, still being able to hike and go up to the peaks of the mountains and be able to see stuff." And if that's really going to be my big picture, if that's my big picture piece, then I need to reprioritize a little bit about the way that I approach physical fitness. I need to maybe change a little bit of my workout regimen. Maybe I need to change a little bit of the way that I approach the process of trying to stay healthy. That's what this whole deal is about. It's taking a look at things and saying, is this really what I want? If it's not, then do I change it a little bit? That's the reflective part. And if it is, then how do I make sure that I fit the pieces in, the fundamental pieces in, that allow me to make progress toward that bigger picture? Hopefully, this has been valuable for you. We've got two more steps that we're going to be following as we finish off our conversation about hitting the reset button. And hopefully, you'll be able to join us. Hit the button to subscribe and the bell to be reminded so that you can be available for those and be able to get the benefit from that. And hey, share this as far and wide as you possibly can so that others can see it and come along with us on the ride. In the meantime, this has been the Daily 180. My name is Todd Wente. Go forth and conquer. We'll see you next time.